any back taxes is deferred right now. If you owe money, they gonna give you your taxes. That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about what Lou talking about. Yeah, he's got to go through the house, right? Or did it pass through the house?
They haven't voted on it yet. It's got to go through the Senate, not the House.
Senate.
From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium.
Oh, I haven't got paid not one.
Taken in the end zone. And no run
Yeah,
back
I
on
was
this
about
one,
to say,
so
I haven't
the
got
new
not one yet.
season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Brings up second.
On second down, Kamara. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Brings up
Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing but room to run.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The pass.
5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Got this nigga on defense like this.
Throwing on 1st down. Mahoney. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off play action. Mahoney. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete.
Are you in England?
To the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
All right, Hollywood put us on the map.
Marquise
So
Brown,
now,
92 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Hey,
So
Justin,
from
when you get a
back
92-yard pass
deep
touchdown,
in their home
holla.
territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way.
Oh, yeah,
That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a
year.
fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked.
I don't know, bro. He got some hitters on his team. He might have something old there.
The kickoff unit as they
getting
run
up
up
in
and
age.
send this one away.
You know, knees bad.
Takes this about 5
got the
yards
bad
deep.
knees, man.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Stupid ass fucking draw to sack bullshit.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
Oh my God, bro.
If they start to
Tackling
creep up,
so
start to
good.
pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
10 at the 49-yard line.
He did.
They'll look to throw again. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Did it say he was
Offensively,
returned?
that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh,
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up, because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here. And maybe
Come on, why
pick
y'all
it
going
up.
the opposite direction? Standing right
And
in
he's
front
going to
of
have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
fuck type
A
shit is
solid
that?
pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's Kamara off the draw.
Good shit,
And that
dog.
play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Rams nothing.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Will fire this deep for
Good
Ayuk.
pick. Oh, he caught that?
Touchdown.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
38 yards. And
Bro,
the Rams
this
are an
game is
extra
such
point away
bullshit,
from
bro.
tying
A
up
person
this
with no
football
ability
game.
snatched the ball.
And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there, and those gloves, they help.
A person with no
One hand
ability,
catches the
Mosses.
fun stuff. Then he
A
patted
person
for a
with
rocket like
superstar
that.
ability that plays on that
But I'll
pass,
guarantee you this,
bro.
after that throw, his hands will hurt
Like-
later. Not right now in the moment.
Oh,
He's
bro,
just
I
feeling
didn't.
good
I
about
wasn't even
catching
here for
it.
all season. We
Stinger
did
with
that
a
shit so
touchdown.
quick, bro.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19,
right
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19.
Bro, that nigga was
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the
Hock
season.
Or some shit
They'll
like
get
that.
another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Ad Hoc or somebody. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. Bro, him and CJ Henderson fighting for the ball, bro. Huh? Hey, look. Look, bro, that's how that nigga name was spelled. That's how that nigga name was spelled.
Looking to throw. Mahoney. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh,
this
come
will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense, and let the
rush
oh
coming, and he's taken down.
Out of here.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I would say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
This nigga overcome.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to
They lied about his fucking speed.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out,
his acceleration
and getting the ball back to their offense.
What? Wow. They horny, bro. Oh, they horny. This nigga almost ran this bitch back.
And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Bro, like literally,
Here's
I ran
Los
to the
Angeles
nigga, bro,
offense
and
as
they
they
didn't
get
tackle.
set to take possession. And that last drive,
It was a
effective
user.
in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done.
What?
Come on, man. Because right now,
I'm right there on the fucking pass.
He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Bro, how much more can I do?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Shakes off the sand. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He can do share play, but y'all both can't play.
Happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that 1st down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty
Bro,
cool
this
myself.
throw out of sack
Everything doesn't
bullshit
have to be high
is
glamour
driving
in
me
this game.
Bro, how?
He's got
Oh,
a
my
touchdown.
God,
Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the
Oh, they let
Rams have
Tonyan go?
taken the lead.
They just created another play.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Jackson brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Shit. Good looking.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes,
See, we got a hefty session right here too.
in Orlando back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL on this opening weekend. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there.
Running
game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Somebody about to join up. Right. About to say what y'all trying to do some drop off.
Off the play fake. Mahoney. They're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Oh, you just. I was about to say you should just join up through Jason through the start menu if you can.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're
Cause that should be acting gay sometime. I'm sending people invites.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
There to stop him on the defensive.
You see that got the little Valentine's Day shit on here for triple money, man. That shit, you still don't get paid shit.
The clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a
Got like
8,000.
8,000. I'm like, damn, so that shit, you don't get shit when it ain't triple money.
Mahoney. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Play like 10 rounds.
Going to use their second timeout now.
Yeah.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up.
Yeah, I like when they had the shit, the double money or triple whatever it was with the mobile operations units. Man, we did like 6 of them boys. We was getting like 47,000 for each one.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Let's see where you at. You in here? Oh, I
I don't
see.
think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better.
And the Western Conference Finals.
Things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Oh.
McLaughlin for the extra point.
The point after.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take
Alright, what y'all doing? Club.
LA readies for its next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
What?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds
you going to your penthouse, cuz?
They'll look to throw now on first down. As he throws there, incomplete.
Are you in team playing one game, Lou?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Grab me some.
That's complete to his receiver.
Grab my arm and shit.
Now we're facing a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll throw now on the final play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 38-14, the final score. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. The 49ers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentator, Randy Cotton.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
At the 28-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins.
They call it punk-ass
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Jesus Christ. Every time I get a big one out that shit, they call that punk-ass holding.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the
and I
penalty.
didn't even run to his side,
They
bro.
were feeling pretty good
That's
about
the
it.
bullshit.
And when people celebrated, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd down.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. He is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They're going for it.
Oh my God, they just stopped.
I'm in the penthouse now.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt,
I ain't got
you
no
talk
chips.
about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied this stage.
Oh, the little eye.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 4. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
This one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. The completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
Sets up the 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And on that last drive,
I thought that was Justin.
went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahoney, he's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Tell you what.
Trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Yeah.
Down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down. Mahoney. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw.
Oh man, I meant to hit stay. I had 20.
For a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change
are we doing this
directions,
fast
it's a lot easier to pick them up and roll them off.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point.
Oh my God, come on, man. Fucking God.
That one drops incomplete, but if he was in sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On third down, Mahoney.
Oh, he dropped the fucking ball.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
You see what can you see what I bet over here?
You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football.
Ooh, guess what I just won?
Good English on that punt.
40. I just did max bet on there because I lost 2 or 3 in a row.
Get the ball. Damn, niggas told me y'all can get the fucking ball.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead.
Oh my God. How do y'all leave him open like that?
Start to make a comeback.
I'm covering underneath. Go underneath. Cover
Wow.
Pick up there. Move the chains.
Should have had a root. You need a roulette wheel in here.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production,
I'm up 10 grand right now, though.
They've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen
Poker? What kind of poker? Texas Hold'em?
Now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Again, it's Kamara.
So they made me get up just because they changed it. They put me all the way on the other side.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because
You take me a what you got, some whiskey right here?
These guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Oh no, you got shots right here on the table.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be stopped up at the line of
Nah.
flag down. Let's check on
Don't need that. We don't need that right now. We want to gamble.
So the big tight end.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but
What'd you say, Lou?
third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would
So
call
you
it
are
a
doing
gutsy
one
type of a
game?
throw. I think he looks at it as,
I
I
thought you
can
said
do
you
it,
guys won.
so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There again is
Hey, Luke
Thomas.
just saying they did. I thought y'all said y'all won.
Out of bounds after getting this one
I think everybody confused.
They get only 4 that
Confused
time
as
as
fuck.
that leads us
I think
to
some
fourth
people are
down.
under the
They have to
impression
surrender
they're
the
not doing
football when you're
awesome.
nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit
That's
of a
fucked
cushion,
up, bro.
and you count on your D to make it stand out.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
It don't
The
matter,
offense
bro.
will
That's
come
still
back
fucked
out
up.
deep in their own territory. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to see what this about first.
On first down, Mahoney.
Oh my God, come on, man. God damn, bro, that nigga wasn't even nowhere near the fucking ball.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to 15 yards.
God, bro.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
Fucking trash, man.
Turn the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On the counter, here's Kamara.
Why I can't look at my cards?
They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 17-yard line.
They run it again.
Oh, I won. Nice.
Get the fuck out of here, man. How was you making my man run away from him?
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves
One,
the sticks into the
3,000.
first and goal.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have
I
all
like
3
this.
timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you guys start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time.
Oh my God, they're making these niggas.
Touchdown Rams.
Like if you can have a pair, you know, 3 at a time.
And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision.
First
right?
DB come on from the other side of the fucking field and pick
Decisiveness,
the
made
ball.
up his mind, and had the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
That was
taken.
fucking trash, bro.
Cowboys take over first
I
down.
literally
Now
just
we
looked
get a
at
peek
all
at the
your fucking
captain of this
points. They're not
offense
fast
heading
enough
back
to do
out
that shit.
there. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football. Do you want to get your team
Can
back
you
into the
measure
game?
your
But
fucking
it's also
belly,
tough
nigga?
to
Get
do
your
when
fat
you're
ass
trying to
shut
avoid
up.
errors, yet still play perfect football.
9 yards is the
Nigga, I'm
pickup there.
good.
They'll have a second and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dominance.
Made a blind bet or something.
2 yards,
see
good
the
enough
other.
for a
I don't know.
first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues.
Why would you throw it way over there? Come on, man. What the fuck?
That should do it.
Hey, I won.
Picked up by Jamal Adams.
I ain't even press the fucking direction to throw the fucking ball. You just threw that bitch fucking 12 yards in the other direction.
Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
I'm about to max bet on that.
Do that bitch right to the fucking Jamal Adams, man.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really
He
bounced
threw it
back. The numbers
directly
bear
to this
that
nigga.
out.
This nigga didn't have to
You're a
fucking move.
baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh boy, 4 in the game.
Man just stood there and fucking picked the ball off.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they
Oh
go
my
along,
God,
get that
bro.
guy lathered up,
Fucking
get those
hate
blocking
this
assignments
goddamn
down.
game.
Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
You give me the green, and then he still don't get off the fucking block.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Tell me how that works. You give me the fucking green, and he's still being blocked.
Here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pass to you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. A man who's been busy this
shit.
afternoon. It's
Fucking
Kamara
cheat.
again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I think it's pretty easy to say this is a
Hey.
ginormous 3rd down opportunity here for the defense, and I'm just going to tell you,
Getting money
from
up
my
here.
experiences, what you're saying in the huddle to each other is all the right things. Read your keys, do your job.
Started with
But the biggest
28,
one,
and I'm at
you
62.
don't have to do more. Just do what you can do, and you can make this play.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally
fucking
as
block, man. Block the man. You fucking standing there watching him run past you.
Change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So
they've been doing that shit the whole fucking night.
24-14. At time, a huge factor. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st and 10, Mahoney, he's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God.
It'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Ooh, I just won 45.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mahoney, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore.
What? I didn't catch that?
10 yards
Come on.
to go.
They just hold me.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
Bro, this game just harmed me all the way to fuck
of
around.
course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 3rd down.
This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37.
Hey.
Well short of